We're joined today by Prince Albert Raiders forward and St. Louis Blues prospect Tomas Mrsic. Thanks for taking the time today.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Wednesday night in the Dub is your final game before the holiday break. How important is it for the Raiders to head into that pause on a high note?
Yeah, I think this is our first Alberta road trip of the year, and especially that it's the last two before the break. I think this game tonight, Tuesday and Wednesday, are pretty huge games for us.
You mentioned it there. We're chatting before your game on Tuesday against Edmonton, so this will change. But as it stands now, you guys are 7-2-1 in your last 10. What's shifted for this team after not getting the start to the season that you wanted?
Yeah, I think it was a slow start for sure. New bodies coming in, so kind of teammates getting to know each other on the ice and off the ice. And then ever since that kind of losing streak, we've shifted a bit. I think we've just been working a lot harder in practice. A lot of things have been clicking for us, which has been good and leading to success.
Now that you've all gotten to know each other better, how would you describe the team identity right now?
Yeah, I think we like to play a hard style, hard and skilled. We like to reattack offensively, but we also like to play defensive and shut down other teams' top lines.
It's also been about 6 months since you were drafted by the St. Louis Blues. What would you say has grown the most in your game since then?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot, especially from our coach Jeff Truitt. He's taught me a lot in the defensive zone and how to be better defensively, and I think that's led to some of my offensive success as well, just creating turnovers and then reattacking. Also, my line mates have been helping Aiden Orion and Braden Dubia being great as well.
What does the communication look like with the Blues throughout the season, and what kind of feedback are you getting?
Yeah, I'm talking to one of the guys for player development. Most of the stuff is just, as I said, that being a two-way player, being better in the defensive zone, which will lead to offense. So that's kind of the main message I'm getting from the Blues.
Well, talking about offense, you're tied for the second most power play goals in the league, and the Raiders are ranked first on the man advantage, clicking at like 30% right now. What's working for you on the power play?
Yeah, I think we're just a simple power play. We like to put pucks on the net. We can also do creative things as well, which makes us a pretty dangerous power play. We got a lot of tools on that power play that make it good, so it's been great so far.
You had a couple of power play assists in PA's 4-3 win against Calgary in Prince Albert about 10 days ago. So, what struck you about this new look Calgary team in your last meeting?
Yeah, they've definitely added a bunch of good players. So they're a really good team. I think we got to come into the game on Wednesday just knowing it's going to be a tough game, a hard fought game as it was last game. I think it got pretty chippy there, so we got to be ready for that as well.
Yeah, you saw them a lot when you were with Medicine Hat. Has the style of play for the Hitmen changed a lot since then?
Not really. No, I think maybe they're a bit harder to play against, a bit more chippier, and then they've added a decent amount of pieces as well, which has made them a pretty more dangerous team.
One of their big guys is San Jose Sharks prospect Carson Wetch. You've played with and against him growing up. What does he do well on the ice?
Yeah, I think he's a tough guy to play against. He likes to get you off your game. He's also a really good power forward, drives the net, likes to stay at the net and get greasy at the net. And then also off the ice, he's a really good guy. I enjoy my time with him when we spend time together as well.
You touched on it a little bit, but what do you think it's going to take for the Raiders to pull out another win on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it's the last game before the break, so we got to be dialed in. I think that game leads into after the break. We play good that game. That'll lead towards coming back on the 27th. So it should be a good game.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Tomas. Really appreciate you taking the time and good luck on Wednesday.
Yeah, thank you for having me.